Hello, everybody. You might have seen by now the news about these aliens that they've discovered. And the terrible news of these catastrophes passing everywhere in the world right now as we speak. So, what's going on? Let's do a small video, have a look. Okay, what do you think about these aliens? And let's have a look at the first video they put, okay? Hundreds of videos now. Look at this. Please. Look at the face. Must be his brother. It must be his brother. E.T. What is going on? The funny thing is that if that is 1,000 years old, as they say, how could Steven Spielberg more or less get it right? See? But please, do not be fooled about what's going on. Okay? Let's have a look. What do you think? And it's presented by the government and wow, like 100% legit. Everything. 3 fingers. See, E.T. It's the face of E.T. Wait. Is that Elliot? Oh no, sorry. I thought it was the kid on the film. Oh. Okay. Here is where I stop everything. It's because of this man. Jaime Maussan. Everyone knows who he is. Yeah. He is the one. Papa Smurf. I'm just kidding. He's a UFO hunter. Been many years. All the programs he does about aliens and UFOs. Listen, I love the guy. Don't get me wrong. I like the person. I watch many of his programs. But listen, this is part of something. Please never forget this. Okay? The coming of the lawless one, Satan, will be accompanied by the working of Satan with every kind of power, sign, and false wonder. Please. See? And for that, okay, the people that will believe all this, for that, God will send them a great delusion so that they can believe this lie. So watch out. Watch out. Because all this alien stuff and things is demonic. It's nothing to do with aliens. Okay? Anything to remove God. You imagine the world, how they believe in UFOs and that. If they prove this, they'll start attacking people that believe in Christ or any religion, any other religion. See, we knew it. We knew it. Aliens, Steven Spielberg's grandmother lives in Mars. We told you. Yeah. Of course. Look at this. See, they did x-rays and everything. But, really looks like him. Really looks like him. It's an E.T. Yo, where's Elliot? Come on. I don't know. Sounds more like a than anything else. It's just beautiful. I love the film. And they are really, really tiny. This man, Maussan, is involved. He's been wishing for this moment. This man is, UFO enthusiast, aliens enthusiast. But listen, I'm not talking about, again, the person. I love this man. I love the way he talks. He looks like a humble person with that belief, But listen, God, his angels and everything is out of this world. Like Jesus told Pontius Pilate, see, my kingdom is not of this world. For if it was, my servants will fight my arrest. There are your aliens. But we, the world, want it to be E.T., if you know what I mean. They don't accept angels. They want it to be him. See? Him. They want it to be Steven Spielberg's E.T.s, not angels. Let's have a look.
First time extraterrestrial life is presented in such a form, and I think there is a clear demonstration that we are dealing with non-human specimens that are not related to any other species in our world, and that any scientific institution can investigate.
By the government, eh?
Recognizing the need for action and answers, I founded Americans for Safe Aerospace. We believe that UAP represent an urgent priority for both aerospace safety and scientific inquiry. Our focus is on improving public education of UAP, breaking stigma, and working towards better transparency and disclosure. I am proud and honored that more than 10,000 people have joined in our mission at
Remember all the videos that I did about Dr. Stephen Greer and all they want to do about this disclosure. All they want to do is to force the second coming of Christ. The intentions these people have, the people are blind.
aerospace.org. Anyone can join. I am confident that this is just the beginning.
And it's a fascinating thing to talk about.
We are left with thoughts, with concerns, and with the plan to continue talking about this. As I said at the beginning, let's hope that this is the first of several events and that there will be discussions.
The first of several events, so prepare the world for more. You haven't seen the comments, the video of this video the people are putting around the world. Their history books must be rewritten. This is dangerous.
With the legislative on the need or not to make proposals to modify the laws.
Elliot. What? See? What do you people think? They go anywhere, do anything to remove the creator. See, this is more photographs that I got. Wow, okay. The more I see it, the more it looks. See? Come on. Elongated neck, thin neck. No, look at the structure of his head. What? Say something, Mr. Nelson. His Papa Smurf, makes you want to cuddle him or something. So this is what's viral worldwide. But I mean viral everywhere. Sky News, all the channels you can imagine. See, yesterday I wrote here. See, so the great deception begins. Had a few replies already. But where is it? Oh, look, thousands and thousands of comments. Go all the way down, look. And it's still loading more and more and more. Around there I saw messages, comments about rewriting the history books and everything. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm going to show you one of the replies they gave me. See, look, of course, highly religious people have problems with this revelation. And I told him, I don't belong to any religion, by the way. 2,000 years of archaeology that is proof of the accounts in the Bible. UFOs, fanatics, proves is only shadows, lights, and what else? Anything to do to eliminate God. God is out of this world, so are his angels. There are your aliens. God bless. And this one says, you believe in religion in 2023. No room to talk. See? This is the things they write. But anybody can believe anything. Just that God will send them a great delusion because they did not want to believe the truth. So, yeah. It's going everywhere. And now, let's have a look at all these calamities that are happening worldwide. Look at this hailstorm that came to Italy and Spain. Okay, it was a month ago. Because all this is the beginning of birth pains. Nothing got to do with climate change. See, the Bible describes it as birth pains. A woman having contractions, see, the earth having contractions, and everything you see will increase. They will say it's climate change, but the Bible, God says, it's birth pains. See, what a coincidence that in 2017, the Revelation 12 sign of a woman being in birth pains, being pregnant. See? In Thessalonians says, whenever you hear peace and safety, sudden destruction cometh upon them, like a pregnant woman with birth pains. See? It's all birth pains. Look at this. The nation will rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. You're seeing now China arise, North Korea shaking the hands with Vladimir Putin. See, the great earthquakes in various places. See, and there will be great earthquakes in various places, and famines and pestilences. Look, pestilences. Let me zoom it in a bit more. You can see it well. A fatal epidemic disease. See? Examples of pestilences. A contagious or infectious epidemic disease that spreads quickly and is often fatal. See, we just had one. And everybody saw that like, what's going on in this world? You know, what is happening? Earthquakes in various places and famines and pestilences. There will be fearful sights and great signs from heaven. See all this eclipse, the Revelation 12 sign. Oh no, the aliens. See, the aliens. Now look at this. Before the coming of the Son of Man, before Jesus comes, you will see these signs in the sun and in the moon. See, eclipses are done with the sun and the moon, and in the stars, constellations with the stars. Nothing got to do with astrology or astronomy. It's what you use it for. See, and God used it for signs. And on the earth, distress of nations. You're seeing this distress of nations. Look at Libya with that flood. Look at Morocco, Turkey in February. Earth in distress. Nations in distress. With perplexity. Look at this. Perplexity. Okay? Now, a state of confusion. A state of confusion or complicated and difficult situation or thing. See? Inability to deal with or understand something. People won't understand this. They will tell you in the news, oh, it's climate change. Oh. No. See, men's hearts failing them from fear and the expectation of those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. Then they will see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power. See, this is when Jesus comes in. This is not going to let the world be destroyed. He will come in. You know, when that mark of the beast is, and all these things will grow and grow. We live in Gibraltar and we are blessed. All these calamities we see worldwide hasn't come here yet. But it will. It will one day. See the Turkey, Syria earthquake. And it's all happening at night. You know, my wife said it yesterday. Can you see it's happening at night? Libya got everybody sleeping at night. Turkey, the same. At night, 11 p.m. onwards was the earthquakes in Morocco. Coincidence? No, Jesus said that he was coming as a thief at night. So we have to be careful. See, and now, before when I put this here in Google, it didn't say this. And now, a few minutes before I was preparing the video, it says earthquake alert. Because they're having many aftershocks there in Marrakesh. Wow. This one in Libya, they are now estimating that 20,000 people, more than 10,000 people have already perished. Look at the satellite images. Look at this. It's a huge tidal wave that broke 2 dams. Wow. Look at this. Nothing left. Before. See? Here. What's this? Now look at this. Same street here. Same street here. Eh? Nothing. Nothing. Imagine, just imagine this. See, and the sea and the waves roaring. Wow. Look at this hail. Look at the size of those hails. Tons of ice falling. Look at the size of them. And they're gonna get bigger, according to Revelation. Huge. Maybe size of cars. And that will happen when the Ark of the Covenant is shown to the world. By the video of Ron Wyatt. See? The other day they suspended the game. I think it was Atletico Madrid versus Sevilla. Because of the fall of water in hours. But yet again, the world never flooded, and you can see in record time what water can do. The destruction it brings in record time. And all the fires have been happening. You see, people think that it's all to do with climate change. It's birth pains. See? Birth pains. Matthew 24. Nation will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines and earthquakes in various places. All these are the beginning of birth pains. Nothing got to do with climate change. Wow. See, and all Matthew, this is the book of Luke, it all says the same. See, nation against nation, famines, pestilences, earthquakes in various places, all these are the beginning of sorrows, birth pains. You hear rumors of wars. You are hearing rumors of wars now. So here, immediately after the tribulation of those days, the sun will be darkened, the moon will not give its light, and the stars will fall from heaven, shall be shaken. Then the Son of Man will appear. Then he will send his angels with a great trumpet, or sound of a trumpet, and they will gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to another. So, people believe in this rapture, or pre-rapture, or post-rapture. Here he says, immediately after the tribulation of those days, then he will send his angels with a great cloud and gather together his elect. That I don't know if they're already in the air. I don't know. China building military for global domination.
And we also should really extract consequences for what they say too, because if you look at the military that they're building it for global domination. Head of our Air Force just said that in the last 2 days. When you look at how they've used it, they've become only more aggressive as they've built it over time. And then when you look at their rhetoric, to circle back to where I started, Xi Jinping is very clear that he sees the West as an enemy. So I think we should believe.
He sees the West as an enemy. We're all enemies of this guy, according to him. Wow. Listen, this flood from Libya.
It is as if war has visited this part of Libya once again. The assailant, an unstoppable wall of water, in places several stories high. Disaster, 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 says this man, as he calls out for his missing sister and nephews. 11 members of his family are gone forever. Bystanders offer what little comfort they can.
The whole districts of my aunties and cousins are gone. It's a genocide.
This inland tsunami hit in the depths of night. No warning, no time to get to higher ground. Before
Look at this.
and after. A father as his son is found in the mud. No one touch him, he implores. Please, Just let me bury him myself. With thousands missing, presumed dead, for so many Libyans, it is an awful, haunting waiting game.
My aunt.
Why do these people get more attention? Because they are from Libya? Because they've been in war? See, we are all God's children. Yeah? All God's children.
Was stuck there for 48 hours. We couldn't reach her. We couldn't call her. And
This would have happened in France or America, you know. Yeah, we get the attention it needed.
we lived
Like always.
horrible moments right here. All our relatives, it's like 30% of our relatives, they're in Darna. So we spent the 3 days trying to reach my aunt and all her family. And finally,
Devastation.
we heard that nothing
Really?
happened to them, thank God.
Survivors just can't fathom why them. And did warnings about the dam go unheeded?
They've been a couple of years and plenty of years asking to fix that dam. You know, these people of this country that have the money don't care about these people that are less gifted in the world, you know. Don't care.
It was full before the disaster. They didn't empty it, so it burst. The torrent was 12 meters in some places, as tall as a building.
You know, who is that man? That man is a child of God, you know? We live in a lost world. We don't know where to look, who to pray to, you know? There's so much confusion in the world.
What's increasingly apparent, these raging floodwaters are a catastrophic outcome of climate breakdown, putting further stress on fragile geopolitics and poor infrastructure maintenance. One of the
Storm
hottest summers
Daniel.
on record, and Saturday afternoon, after swamping Greece with record rainfall, Storm Daniel absorbs huge amounts more moisture as it barrels across a superheated Med.
Birth pains.
Sunday morning, it arrives at the Libyan coast. Sunday
One of these days, that is going to turn up. Look at Italy's here in the Mediterranean. Imagine a small country like this. But it's part of the birth pains. It's happening frequently, more frequently. Earthquakes, we have to be careful.
evening, it's well inland. Some point very early Monday morning, the first dam collapsed. It unleashed a tsunami down the Wadi Derna that swept down from the hills towards the city itself. 2:30 a.m. in town, explosions are heard, possibly the second dam. Within minutes, a quarter of the town was submerged by the flood, taking everything in its path.
And September the 11th.
And in the tangled, mangled detritus of what was left behind, make no mistake, this isn't a rescue mission. It is recovery. Down at what's now the
Imagine all the
seafront,
bodies.
Turkish emergency
It's taken
teams.
out to sea. It's just devastating. Devastating. I see it in the media. It's not getting not near the amount of coverage other disasters get. You know, I know there is war-torn countries. But come on. If it's for war or to get oil, you don't hesitate and send your army straight. And for something like this, you know, don't see the America sending airplanes or... Come on. Oh, where's France? You know, where's France? You didn't hesitate to take out Gaddafi. Yeah? Sending combat planes. No. But yes, all these are the beginning of sorrows. You can see it everywhere. Everywhere. I made a compilation here of all the events that are happening. And it's just, wow. You know, Hong Kong, Libya, Greece. You know, Greece, after the fires, they've been underwater with a flood that just came out of nowhere. And it's from that Storm Daniel as well. It's just Hong Kong. The fury of the hurricanes. The waves roaring. Beginning of birth pains.
Torrential rains have pounded the densely packed city of Hong Kong, causing widespread flooding.
It's everywhere.
Why did I get promoted?
Yeah.
Because I'm awesome. And
I wanted
because
to
I'm
do this
using word
video
too.
about these aliens and about these catastrophes.
Up to
This is no
800
joke.
millimeters of rainfall in 20.
And least of all, this is not climate change. Not climate change. It's birth pains. Birth pains. Like that, Jesus explains it. A woman having contractions. You know, when it gets closer to have the baby, gets harder and harder and worse, and then glory, the baby comes out, and then glory, he will come through the clouds of heaven. Oh, wow. And about these aliens. E.T. Record-breaking temperatures, causing fires, storms, floods. Earth pains. Earth pains. Italy. Boom, 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 boom. So, just be careful, okay, everyone? I'm always awake at night. I hear any rumbling, I'll make a live video. Try and call everybody, wake everybody up! To the tunnels! So yeah. Just wanted to see what you thought about Mr. Mausan and his ETs. Yeah. Mr. ETs. ETs. Yeah. All prepared in the box. What? Yeah. Please. Never forget this. Coming of the lawless one. See, talking about the Antichrist, will be accompanied by the working of Satan, with every kind of power, sign, and false wonder. So, they want to orchestrate an alien invasion. See, why did they bring alien movies to Hollywood? Why? You know, why? And every time they make a movie, it's aliens, you get E.T. out of the way. That's the only loving family film. All the rest of alien films is UFOs and aliens attacking the Earth. You know, all of them. Since War of the Worlds to Independence Day and all the rest. Battle in LA. Yep. So be careful, people. Because the people don't want it to be angels of God and whatever. Jesus said that we do not fight, no wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, you know, in spiritual places, in heavenly places. What was he talking about? Those are your aliens. Those are demons. Nothing to do with aliens, as we know it from movies. Not Steven Spielberg aliens. Not him. Neither him. But they are fallen angels, demons. We have to be careful. Okay? Open mind, and please. The great deception is beginning. I know it. I know it. It's not a coincidence that I'm here. It's not. I had another life. A life where I loved everything from the earth. And I didn't like nothing to do with God or Jesus or the Bible or anything. Nope. No, my fingers never searched for anything that had to do with religion, ever, in my entire life, ever. So I've never searched, I never thought that, or I never heard of Ron Wyatt, that year. That was the video of that man that appeared. So nothing to do with the algorithm. Like YouTube knew exactly what I like, and it placed it there. No, every day I liked fights, and UFC, and boxing, and CCTV camera of stabbings in the streets. That's what I used to like. And every day, more videos like that, and more videos like that. Till that day when I shouted, of all the videos of stabbings, this and that, at the end, a video of Ron Wyatt with the Mountain of Moses. It's a coincidence, yeah? Okay. So, I'm gonna leave you all, okay? Next video I'm gonna do is something I saw 2 days ago, I think it was, in Channel 4. This man was talking about Elon Musk and said that he was a man-child. In Revelation, that word comes out, and he will rule all the nations with a rod of iron. Is he Christ? Is he a replica of Christ that's coming out? Who is this guy that has so much power that only him is making these super rockets, that go up? No NASA, not the military, this man. Not the richest man on earth. What? No. Even people in Twitter want him to run for president, but I don't think he can because he's South African. I didn't know that he had to be born, but yet again, there's England, Rishi Sunak, Prime Minister, the Mayor of London from Pakistan, Prime Minister of Scotland from India, I think. So, what's the problem with America? This diversity is happening worldwide. So, yeah. Strange world, strange times, but please never forget this, because it's coming, and it started. I don't know. So bye-bye. Catch you in the next video. I'll keep you up to date with everything. Okay? Everything. Bye-bye. Love you all. Take care.